Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping,
Yep.
the bacon is sizzling.
Oh, what's up, Ish?
Welcome to the
I'm
Daily
babe.
Swole.
I'm babe. Yay. Testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles, testicles, le ballsack. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1272 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Evereston K2 flexing on you, getting yoked like it ain't no joke. Papa Swoley, oh. What's up, beaches, busters, hustlers, and ye old hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio. What's going on? What's good, fam? What's the good word? What is up? How you doing? How'd you doing? It's Wednesday, October the 30th, and we are on an evening cast today. This is the evening cast. If you're not yet subscribed to the podcast, make sure you get your audio gains, and make sure you don't miss a single episode. So hit that subscribe button and come back for all your daily swole, getting yoked like it ain't no joke needs. You know, all that shit, you know, that old chestnut, that old Papa Swolio action. Anyway, all right, fam. Here we are for episode 1272. Tomorrow is Halloween, or is it All Hallows Eve? We got some new juice. We got some new stuff. We got a new, Nuts on Chin today. Nuts on Chin today on body positivity, if you didn't check out that. Also got some new juice tomorrow. We got some more NOC action. It's going to be a little bit more kind of a general NOC. It just has to be NOC because it's Halloween. It has to be. It has to be Nuts on Chin. We just had to go deep because, well, it's one of your favorite people. It's one of your favorite people that inspired the video. But I kind of want to set the record straight because everyone gets hung up on some fucking fitness details. But you'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, you got a brand new video over on the Swolenormous channel right here on YouTube. So make sure you send your love over there and subscribe and hit the like button, mash all that good stuff. What's going on? Aziter just got home from the gym feeling swole. What's up, brother? What's up, Kevin? How we doing? New to the group, love what you have going on. Thank you, Rennie. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. We have a brand new, today's Wednesday. We need to finalize that day, actually. This Friday at, I believe it's going to be 12 noon or 2 p.m. Eastern time. Friday is the next Ask Papa Swolio live. So for those of you that are Swolenormous X members, I will be going live Friday. I think the event's going to be posted tonight. It's either 12 or 2 p.m. I forget right now. But when you see it pop up, you can schedule that time. So it's perfect. It's November 1st, and it's a perfect time for an Ask Papa Swolio live. So if you want to get access to the private community, as you probably already know, go to swolenormousx.com. If you don't, go to swolenormousx.com and join Swolenormous Uncensored. Get in with your uncensored membership, which is a beginner membership. Essentially, you get access to the private Facebook group. You get access to the weekly accountability meetings and the weekly Ask Papa Swolio lives. But you also get all the bonus content from all my YouTube videos. Plus, you get all the additional private playlists that no one else sees anywhere else on any other platform. So you get access to the private Swolenormous community, which is that's really the fucking game right there. You get the best people, you get the best content, you get the best shit, you get people that will try to help you if you have questions. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what this podcast is all about. It's about community. It's about talking about these issues and simplifying everyone's approach and making sure you're not wasting your fucking time. Fit nasty without the bullshit. If you are new to the podcast, that's a great point. That's a great point. Let's pop some cherries. I love the cherry police. Thank you so much for making sure that everyone's getting their cherry popped, making sure that I don't forget, it doesn't slip my mind. If it's your first time watching live, you have to drop the cherry emoji in the comments because Papa Swolio's popping cherries. I'm popping cherries. I am dropping knowledge cock, knowledge nukes. I'm just dropping fucking solid sack every fucking day. But if you drop in the comments, make sure that you let everyone know that you're a noob. You're new here. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone's got to get their cherry popped. It's supposed to be a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, it's your first time. Got to put you on blast a little bit. Little burp here. Oh, here we go. Huntfish Keto. Watch some of your first swole motions today. You were swinging knowledge cock before swinging knowledge cock was cool. Been swinging knowledge cock. Whew. It's been a long time. This is episode 1272. That's like 3.5 years. We're coming up on coming up on 4 fucking years of the podcast. Holy shit. It's going fast. Actually, I don't know if it's going fast. It's going fast, but it's going slow. Every day, every little time period seems like it's expanded. So a day for me feels like a week. So one of the reasons why I produce so much content is because I never feel like I'm pushing content out. I never feel like I'm posting anything. I never feel like I'm posting enough. I post, I'm like, shit, I didn't post here. You know, I have to step back and remember, okay, every single playlist or every single channel doesn't need 10 new fucking videos every day. There's going to be a lot more. There's a big increase in content coming and of course strategy and stuff like that. But I'm always putting out so much. It never feels like a lot though, just because I'm so used to doing it. And I think that's part of the reason. It's just like, it feels like time is going slow or fast, or it feels like I'm in this day and it feels like a week. It feels like it's a lot going on, but it's good shit. This podcast, the being here every day is something that centers me big time. I'm still stoked to be doing the podcast. You were super stoked to be starting the podcast. Yeah, that's why those videos are cool. The Swole Motion vlog, there's a bunch of them, of course, on the main channel, but all the Swole Motion vlogs are now for Swolenormous X members only. So if you want to catch all the new ones, there's 3 or 4 in there already. So I'm doing at least one a week, just behind the scenes stuff. So if you want to get access to all that, that's inside Swolenormous Uncensored. So you can check out and learn more about that on swolenormousx.com. But this last one was good. I love the Swole Motions, the vlogs, because it's kind of like a journal. It's something to look back on. Remember, I remember that day. Oh, I remember doing that. Oh, I remember thinking that. Oh, I remember when we didn't develop that yet. Oh, I remember my beard was that color or that length. Or I remember when I was thinking about doing this. It's cool. It's like a nice trip down memory lane when you watch the old ones. Having trouble listening to your podcast on Spotify? A lot of your episodes cut out. They mute and come back on. Oh, that's probably that's probably the older ones. You're probably talking about the newer, those ones. I think all of them do that. When I talk about the water break, do I say water break? If I say water break, that's because for a while I didn't have the audio routing properly. So it would cut out. It would cut out when I would hit the, hey, water break everyone. And the podcast wouldn't hear it. It was only live. And I forgot that I didn't flip a switch over here on my digital little gateway. So I realized the podcast would just go silent. I was like, oh shit, awkward water break. So everyone in the podcast is just hearing me going, making noises, but they didn't hear the actual music. If it cuts out, that's weird. It doesn't cut out anywhere else. Just go listen on Apple Podcasts or somewhere else. Spotify can be weird, I suppose. I don't know if it's the newer ones or the older ones. So if you have any issues with that, you might want to contact them if you're not getting streaming properly, or maybe it's your internet connection. I don't know. Does anyone else have Spotify issues? I don't know how many of you listen on Spotify. Most people listen on Apple. So you never know. You never know. My puppy is listening. Good. Get on the gain train. I'm addicted to your videos, so there's never enough content. There never is. There never, ever, ever, ever is. Never enough content. I did some legs today. Did a little bit. I did a little bit of legs today. What'd you train today? A lot of you are getting back from the gym, smash my legs, getting yoked. I like it. Swole. Getting swole today. Smash that like button. Fuck yeah. All right. Feeling good. Feeling good. Okay. How we doing? How's the beard looking? We're looking all right. All right. So today's topic, or the main subject of today's video, is the reason why the video or the episode, the podcast, the title, the subject I want to cover is feelings versus reality with your results. I just had to look over here because I forgot. I'm like, did I just say feelings and reality, or did I say with results? Because a lot of you, or a lot of people that are, I guess, that follow these movements and follow these trends, is something that I've been seeing a lot lately. And I do appreciate in the comments, if any other people listen to the podcast on Spotify, if you have problems, drop in the comments. But if you don't, also drop that you don't have issues, because I'm never sure if it's on my end or it's on Spotify's end, because yesterday or the day before we had some issues with the live streaming, and I don't know why, but YouTube or the internet was kind of going in and out. With the feelings versus reality, a lot of people follow trends. You know, they follow either carnivore, vegan diet trends, or they follow workout trends like CrossFit or HIIT classes, or these, boot camp classes and these general type things. So people, or Orange Theory, people tend to follow trending things. Surprise, shocker. When things get popular, what does popular mean? It means a lot of people are after it. It means a lot of people are into it. So if you're going for something that's popular, something is trending, or it's a fad, that is a good sign that it's not something that you're going to really adhere to. That's a good sign that it's less likely that you will stay consistent with it. It's less likely that that is something that should be done, that is good for the body, that is good to get results in a certain way. And how you feel based on your nutrition and your training is important, but it's also not important. So I'm just putting it out there. Those are a bunch of these different things that I want to discuss. So I want you to start dropping in the comments below your thoughts about your feelings and how you feel in terms of your results, and how you feel in terms of your nutrition, how you feel in terms of your training, and the actual results that you're getting from them. Because a lot of what we do with fitness, a lot of what we do has nothing to do with feelings. It has to do with what you're putting in terms of the effort. So you can feel like you're working out hard enough. You can feel like you're dieting well enough. You could feel like you're eating clean enough, whatever the fuck that means. And we're just talking generalities here. So you can feel like you're doing enough, but it doesn't mean that you are. Now, you might be doing enough, and you also might not feel good. So it's important to discern and to divide what those feelings you're paying attention to are and what those feelings you're not paying attention to are. Because feeling good or not feeling good, what I mean by that is like too sore or too fatigued, or you feel sluggish, you feel tired. That is different than, oh, I feel happy, or I feel bored, or I feel those are different types of feelings. Are you happy? Are you sad? That can factor in. You can have a lower mood if you're not eating properly. You can have a lower mood if you are not sleeping properly. If you're overtraining, it will affect your feelings. But just because you are, not excited about your training doesn't mean the training's not working. You're less likely to adhere to it. You're less likely to really push hard depending on what you're trying to do. But there's a fine line and there's a gray area between, okay, you got to fucking suck it up and do it, because you're not going to build a lot of muscle unless you're lifting weights. You're not going to get great cardio unless you're doing a lot of cardio. So you still have to do the work that's going to get you that end result. It can't just be, oh, I feel like this is working, or I feel really great when I do this form of exercise. Your body doesn't give a shit. Your body doesn't give a fuck if you feel like doing exercise, or you feel good, or you feel accomplished. If you like lifting weights, that will help you because you're likely to do it harder and more often, and you're likely to stick to it. But it doesn't matter. You need to lift weights or do some sort of resistance if you want to build muscle. And if you want to lose fat, you have to go and abide by certain general laws of physics, like eating in a caloric deficit, not overeating, regardless of whether or not you did an elimination diet. How you figure out what foods are best for you, and then limiting your intake of them. You can't just eat really healthy and eat everything you want. Chances are you're going to get full quicker, but if you overeat, you're still going to gain weight. If you overeat, you're still going to get fat. If you're eating more than your body requires to convert into muscle, to utilize to rebuild muscle tissue, or whatever, you're going to gain extra weight. So if you're not exercising hard enough and you're eating 1,000 calories extra, your body's going to store a lot of that, and you're going to keep it around in those storage areas, right? Your love handles and your thighs and your underarms, your chicken wing and banana rolls and all those different nicknames people give. They're so fucking prevalent because people are overweight. Those nicknames are so prevalent because they're prevalent features. And I have a video coming out tomorrow about BMI, about body mass index. And of course, body mass index is a very limited, one-dimensional concept that is really not good for anyone except someone who's just sitting on the fucking couch their entire life. Once you start exercising, BMI is a fucking joke. So anyone who's anyone in fitness or common sense doesn't really pay attention to BMI once you start lifting or doing anything physically active. But it still is a good general guide, because when you look at the BMI charts, if you have a higher BMI, you're more round. If you're a round person, if you are a circular person, that's not good for you. It's not good for you. No matter what you can say about BMI or body, like, you don't have to have a body fat percentage to really determine what someone's health is. That's not really relevant in many cases, because you could be a pro bodybuilder, be 5% body fat, and not be healthy. Just because you're not lean as someone else doesn't mean you're not healthier than them. But of course, you go to those extremes, and if you're extremely obese, no, you're not healthier more. You're not more healthy than someone who's leaner. You leave that realm. Obesity does shorten your life. It does. It factually, statistically shortens your life. That's why you don't see a lot of old, fat fucking people. So to follow fads and to follow trends, those are pretty much like feelings. That's like, okay, I'm going with the flow. You're letting other people, you're letting society decide your health. What's beautiful about the internet is you have the ability to customize. You have the ability to research. You have the ability to think as an independent person. Why do you think fads still exist? Why do you think people still follow these dogmatic approaches to dieting and to training? It's because we are programmed to follow the pack. We're programmed to follow these types of dogmatic approaches. We're trained and we are programmed in school by our parents and by the government and by our school. This is the answer. Spit this back to me. Okay, here's the answer. Okay, good. Good boy, good girl. Go on. You got an A. If you get the right answer, you get a little treat. All right, you get a treat. You get people are nicer to you. Your parents give you a reward. The teacher gives you a good grade and you get bonuses and fucking little stickers and shit like that in school. So you're taught to spit back answers, not taught to think. And the internet gives us the ability to think. It gives us the ability to think for ourselves. And what you find, this shitstorm on social media, it's because people are thinking for the first time and they don't know how to think. That's why you have so much dumb shit on the internet. It's because people are thinking for themselves for the first time and they don't know how to formulate coherent thoughts. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to deliver a point. They don't know how to argue something. They don't know how to use common sense because they've never fucking used it before. It's the first time they've ever used common sense. And now they're given a weapon. Essentially, they've never shot a gun. You're giving them a gun. You're like, all right, go fight in the army. You're giving someone a cell phone. You're like, I can share my ideas? Oh, you're... No. You don't want fucking Joe Jabroni sharing his fucking ideas because it's usually just 2 steps short of a fucking brick wall. If that doesn't make any sense, exactly. Whatever he posts isn't going to make any sense either. So people tend to just hear something, spit it back out, and you have these people that have never fucking worked out in their life talking about weight gainer shakes and blood flow restriction. Like, what the fuck? I have so many people asking me in my DM and in messages, all right, for the record, everyone, stop asking. Don't ask about anabolic steroids. We're not going to talk about that shit. I don't take them. You should go see your doctor if you're interested. Don't buy them from some guy in the fucking locker room in an alley. SARMs. Never going to answer. I don't know anything about SARMs. I don't take them. I don't suck down research chemicals that can give you fucking cancer. If you want to take that shit, go follow someone who will lead you down a dark path. Go follow someone who doesn't give a fuck about your health or your longevity. Stop fucking asking about SARMs and antibiotics. Just stop. What do you think about SARMs? Stop. If you are asking about SARMs, here's the legit fucking shit. You ready? If you are asking about SARMs, you don't train hard enough. If you ask about SARMs, you're not eating right. If you're asking about SARMs, you're not sleeping right. You're not hydrating right. You're not training properly. If you are asking about SARMs, you aren't even close to where you should fucking take anything like that. You haven't put in any fucking work. You haven't done the basics. What are you worrying about SARMs for? You've maxed out nutrition. You've maxed out your hard work ethic. Get the fuck out of here. You have so much more mental growth and physical growth. You're nowhere close to where you need to be. If you're even thinking about that kind of shit, it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut and it's not going to replace the fucking work ethic and the heart. So for me, I can decrease my volume of training. I can decrease how much effort I'm putting in. I don't lose that much. You know why? Because it's fucking natural. I don't lose much if I take a week off. I get a little weaker or a little flatter. I don't change much because I'm not going on and off cycle. If anything, I'm not eating as many carbs or I need to eat more calories. I mean, you maintain shit. Why do I want to take something that I have to stay on to maintain my size? Whatever it is. Okay. I've also talked about anabolic steroids and testosterone replacement. I'm totally open to that. I'm not against it at all for myself, but I'm going to do it if I need to with the proper blood work. And I'm going to be like, oh shit, I'm low. Now's a good time to start supplementing a little bit. Now, supplementing doesn't mean I'm taking extra to get fucking jacked. It means replacing what you naturally lose over time to improve your longevity and to improve your quality of life and your vibrancy and your muscle mass and health, that kind of stuff. Replacement, not, hey, anabolic, I'm trying to get as big as I possibly can. Most people don't work hard. Fuck, most people don't work hard with anything. Everyone's surprised why they don't get results in the gym. Everyone's fucking surprised when they don't lose weight. Shocked. How come I'm not losing weight? I'm trying everything. Everything, if you want to, anything in the world, if you want to excel at it, why is it hard? How many valedictorians are there at school? Isn't there one per class? How many people are at the top of their class? Top 10? 10? If there's 1,000 people, there are 10 people at the top. If there's 10,000 people, top 10 is still top 10, just smaller percentages. Everyone, everything you do, whether it's exams, whether it's school, whether it's building a business, whether it's triathlon. If you run triathlons, guess what? There's a first, second, and third place. After that, who gives a shit, right? It's all the same. You didn't get a trophy or anything like that. If you're not first, you're last. If you didn't win, you finished, but you didn't do the best. Okay. One person wins. One person fucking wins. So how come fitness all of a sudden, oh, you're a human being, you should get results? No human gets the same results in any single field, period, end of story. No matter what it is. Basketball, there are top players. Why do you think they have a fucking all-star game? Why do you think they have, what is it, the football? What the football? Who the fuck watches that anyway? What is it, the pro game, the Pro Bowl? Who the fuck watches that shit? I've never even seen a play in a Pro Bowl. I don't know anyone that watches that fucking nonsense. But anyway, every single sport has an all-star. We have the Olympics and people care about alpine skiing for like a week. There's always the top. Those are the top people in the world or in the country or in their division, in their age group. There's always a winner. There's always a top person. However, all of a sudden in fitness, everyone's welcome to get in shape. Everyone is. But there will always be someone in better shape. There will always be people that are doing better at whatever it is, better at yoga, even though you can't really be better at yoga, better at meditation. You can't really be better. People practice it more. If you practice yoga more, you're going to be more mobile. You're going to be more flexible. Oh, shocker. You do it all the time. You're going to get better at it. You have people that have natural talents, and then it's about working your fucking ass off. So I think that maybe naturally I have more physical talent than most people. Just genetically, I'm just predisposed more for like physical. Cool. Maybe I have a better starting point canvas. My childhood was more optimal for being physical. Genetics. We all know that people look differently genetically, different muscle insertions, different propensity for muscle growth. There are all those differences, right? Now, when you have someone who has, let's say, some good natural genetic predispositions, and then they work their fucking ass off, then you have a nuclear explosion. You have amazing results. Oh my God. Maybe someone doesn't have quite so great genetic predispositions, but they work their fucking ass off. They can get amazing results, but they're not going to beat the person who has a great starting point and amazing work ethic. And they work their fucking ass off. Those are the people that are on the Mr. Olympia stage. They have great genetics, a great foundation, and they work their fucking ass off. And then everyone in the middle probably has good genetics and they work their fucking ass off and they get great, but never the best because there's 7.5 billion people and someone's got to win. Someone's got to do better than you. Someone will always do better at something than you. You'll never be number one at everything. Okay. So to think that because you're a human being and because there's information online, all of a sudden you're just guaranteed to lose weight, it's not going to be as easy for you as someone else. To build muscle, it's not going to be as easy for you as someone else. Simple? Yes. Easy? No, everyone's going to be different. You might have other medical conditions based on maybe your lifestyle habits, your genetics, whatever it is. So you have to overcome that. You can complain or you can work harder at it. There are physical benefits, aesthetics, and there's also health benefits. What we do know is that being a fat fuck and being extremely obese is not good for you. It's going to shorten your life. So we need to do better than that. We need to be in that gray area in the middle. Now, I don't like moderation, but you need to be in that middle range of someone who doesn't look, if you look in the mirror and you're like subjectively, oh, I feel fat or I look fat. All right. There's certain types of people that would be like, oh, I feel fat or I look fat, but you're not really like fat. You need to get there. You need to get there where you don't look round. It's not that complicated. If you look like a fucking beach ball, you gotta lose some fucking weight. It's not good for you. Do you have to? No, you don't have to. You're the one that's gonna have to deal with it. You're the one that's living with it. You're the one that fucking lives with it. You're the one that's gotta deal with that shit. Don't get offended. Deal with it. Or suck it up and be like, yeah, I'm fat. All right, I don't want to change. I'm too lazy to change. Own it and go through your life. Just trying to wake people up. Don't think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to act average. You might work your ass off and never be more than average when it comes to physique, when it comes to strength. But depends on what you love doing. Do something that you love. Do fitness for fitness to be healthier. And then put your time and effort into something that you love so you can get better at that. If you love something, the reason why training a certain way that you enjoy, eating a certain way that you enjoy, doing whatever it is in a way, in a manner in which you enjoy, it's because you are more likely to stick to it. And if you're more likely to stick to it and to do it, you're going to stick to it and do it longer, more often, better. You're going to spend more time on it. That's why it's great if you find something you enjoy when it comes to fitness and nutrition. I'm going to tie this all together. You ready? It's great if you find a manner of lifting or training that you enjoy. It's great if you find a manner of nutrition that works for you that you enjoy, because you're more likely to do it. However, what you enjoy, what you like, what is in your sweet spot that you can adhere to may or may not, depending on what it is, get you that idealized goal of like, oh, I want to be big and ripped. Well, you might like working out 3 days a week. You ain't going to get big and ripped if you're working out 3 days a week. You might put on some muscle. You might get leaner. But people have this idea of how they're going to look. I'm like, you're not putting in fucking 7 days a week, lifting 5-6 days a fucking week and training your ass off for years. You're not going to get to that point. Get the fuck out of here. Who do you think you are? Unless you're a genetic freak, some people can just respond and they hyper respond to resistance training. Far and few between. Far and few between. So it's going to be hard fucking work. And you're going to have to break your fucking soul over it. It's a sacrifice. Anytime you spend time doing one thing, you're sacrificing time that you could be spending doing something else, no matter what it is, whether you're sleeping, taking a shit, walking your dog, it doesn't matter. If you're walking your dog, that's time that you can't spend doing other things. Maybe you're on the phone, maybe you listen to a podcast, so you can multitask a little bit. But whenever you're doing something, you could be using that time, could be using it to do something else. So you go to the gym? Sure. If I go to the gym, I'm sacrificing time I could spend sitting on my ass watching Netflix. I could be knitting, I could sew, I could go for a walk, but I'm lifting in the gym. So I love the feeling of lifting. I like the strength. I love the pump. I love the physique. I love the aesthetics. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the way it makes me look. I mean, I enjoy it. So it helps me stick to it, but I'm sacrificing time I could spend doing yoga or meditating. Doesn't mean I can't do that as well, but you get the point. Like you spend time doing one thing, you can't do it something else. And, when we talk about fitness, everyone's kind of competing. You're trying to look like someone on Instagram, you're trying to look like someone on YouTube. Maybe you're trying to look like me, or you're never going to look like me, just like I'm never going to look like you. Even if you are big and muscular, I'm never going to look like you. My muscles won't look like yours. My face won't look like yours. I won't be as tall or as wide or as whatever it is. I'll never look like you. So when someone shows me a picture and like, hey, I want to look like this, I want to go here, I look at that, you're never going to look like that person. Oh, you want to have a bikini body like that supermodel? Not going to happen. Sorry. Get that out of your fucking head. The sooner you get that thought and that concept out of your fucking head, the better. One, you're not that person. You'll never, ever look like that person. Can you lose weight as an individual? Sure. Can you look good in a bikini? Sure. That's also subjective. You can look great in a bikini today if you put it on and be like, I look great in this bikini. All right, so you look great. I might disagree, but that's subjective. So now you're changing facts and feelings. You're changing the feelings versus reality. So you can play that subjective game, and that's where I think you should have confidence. That's where you should be body positive, in the sense that it's not body positive, that it's self-confidence, that you love yourself, but you care about yourself in order to pursue things that are optimal for your body, for health reasons, for aesthetic reasons, for your passion, your enjoyment. It's just a great kind of, it's a great perfect storm. If you love fitness and you love training, then it's great, because that's going to get you, oftentimes that's what it takes to get people the results that they want. You want to have a physique. I mean, what are your goals? Drop in the comments below. A lot of people they want to have of course, abs, or they want to have a chiseled muscular physique, and they want to be lean. They want to have pain. They want to just, there's basic things. That's why Swolenormous X covers all of that. We do meditation, we do yoga, we clear out the nutrition and make sure that you're eating foods that are optimal for you. We help you customize your nutrition. And then we also have weight training, strength training, stabilization. We have yoga. So you get your strength training. You're going to build, it's a bodybuilding approach. If you want to build muscle and have a physique, it's bodybuilding. You're building your body. Bodybuilding isn't when you're getting fucking jacked like to the limits. That's like the extreme competitions. Bodybuilding is evenly building your muscles so they're proportionate in strength and size and symmetry and definition. I mean, that's like the competition aspect of it, but building your body evenly has always been how I approached it. It wasn't ever to be as big as a Mr. Olympia competitor or something like that, or be on stage. I've never had any desire to step on stage myself. Never. Just never wanted to. Thought about it, but I'm like, I don't want to take it that seriously. Ironically enough, I mean, that's my business, that's my expertise, but I never wanted to take it to that point where I didn't enjoy it myself, because I knew if I did that, I would feel restricted. I would feel just miserable because I would be forced to go to the gym. I'd be forced to eat certain things. Like, no. I want to eat certain things because I fucking want to, because I'm doing it for the right reasons. If I was doing it for bodybuilding, I would be miserable. And I didn't want to ever look at the gym as something like, oh, I got to go fucking work out, or, because I loved it. I still love it. So I never wanted to ruin that. So I never decided to do that, because it was just never, if I wanted to do it, I would have done it. And if I do want to do it, I still could, but I don't see myself ever doing it. I just don't care. So, it's very common to want abs. It's very common to be lean. And that's really where the argument has mostly lied lately with body positive fat acceptance, because everyone's talking about diet culture. Oh, abs, abs, everyone's trying to get abs shredded. Come on, we need some common sense. Again, it goes back to understanding how to learn, how to think for yourself. You don't need abs to be healthy. Abs, that's an extreme. Usually if you're very, very lean, that's not a good thing. Being exceptionally lean, that's why it's temporary. You're not supposed to maintain super, super, super lean physiques. That's not really healthy for most people. Some people can genetically maintain a lower body fat percentage and not get out of that healthy, not have issues with their blood work or not have issues with how they feel or performance. But more people need to hold a higher body fat percentage, like at least for guys, like in the low mid-teens is usually better. Just for the average person that is exercising, being healthy, moving, not hardcore dieting, not restricting calories, but eating around maintenance, maybe a little surplus or deficit depending. So, where you distribute fat, where you store fat, some people will store more fat in their legs, some people more their waist, their arms. Everyone's different. When you lose weight, you'll lose weight in different places first. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is you need to do the work to get you extreme results. And where the disconnect is so many people just underestimate the amount of work it takes to get average results in the gym. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know I'm not, which is why I'm saying it. Well, it's not always the case. I say a lot of shit, but your thoughts and your feedback on this, most people severely underestimate what it takes to just get average results in the gym, because that level of commitment is so foreign to people. They don't understand how to commit. They don't understand how to put in work. They completely underestimate it. It's a lot of time. Again, going to the gym, hey, I work out 3 days a week and I eat pretty well. And I'm not seeing the results as fast as I want to. What should I change? 3 days a week and you eat pretty well, which means you're doing jack fucking shit. You're not training often enough. You're not training hard enough because you train 3 days a week. No one fucking says that. And seriously, that thinks they're getting amazing fucking results. And if you eat pretty good, you're eating like shit. Even people that think they're eating awesome, they tell me, I'm like, that's dog shit. That's a dog shit diet plan. So like it takes extreme amounts of work and lifestyle change and effort and focus to get even just decent results. So to get phenomenal results, it's obsession. And it's not a bad thing to be obsessed. It means focus. You're hyper focused on getting specific results. And that is undervalued today. It's so undervalued, you're looked at, it's called obsessed. And obsession has a negative connotation. You want great results, you get obsessed. You're not going to get great results without being obsessed. You think I would be, or Swolenormous would be where it is today, if I wasn't obsessed about putting out content, about putting out multiple videos on multiple platforms. So much content, so much stuff. Multiple Instagram channels, multiple YouTube channels, not to mention the private community. We got Uncensored. We have all the content inside Swolenormous X, got 2 podcasts, got fucking email and live and Swole text. We got everything going on all levels, platforms that you don't even know fucking exist. I'm making content for. And that takes obsession. Same thing with lifting, same thing with training. It came first. It came first. Now, if you got out of high school and you had 3 fucking kids, yeah, you had other priorities. You made the bed or didn't. You made your bed, sleep in it. You're going to have other priorities. Some people don't have the same priorities that you do or the same responsibilities. And you need to take responsibility for your responsibilities. If you have a few kids, they didn't come out of nowhere. You didn't pull out. Now you got kids and now you have less time. But you also have the best reason to take care of your health because you have kids and you want to lead by example. You need to show them that fitness is a top priority in your life and it should be in theirs. And you want to be around to raise them and to play with them and to see their kids and your grandkids and shit like that. So it's the best fucking reason to get in shape. People complain about having kids like, oh, what do I do? I have kids. It's like, fuck. You need to ask what people message me. Hey, I have kids, I have jobs and this, and trust me, I respect it. I understand. You don't have a lot of time. You got 1 job or 2 jobs and you have limited time. You drive here and you have 3 kids or 4 kids. You don't have a lot of time to train. I get it. It's not like you can just create time. However, you need me. You need me to motivate you. You need me to tell you or to give you a reason or to motivate you to start getting off your fat fucking ass. You need me to tell you that. You have 3 or 4 pairs of little eyes, 2 or 3 feet off the ground looking at you, and you need me to tell you to get off your fucking ass and take care of your health? Get the fuck out of here. That's sad. That's sad. If you're a parent and you can't get inspired to take care of your health simply by looking at your kids and you need fucking me to do it, that's messed up. I'll do it. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm going to tell you like it is, like I just did. You don't need my input. You need to look at your kids and be like, fuck, I brought them into this world. I need to be around. Let me take care of myself. You're teaching them. They watch you. And if you don't have kids, do it for yourself. But if you have kids, fuck, that's all the motivation you need. You don't need my shit. You don't need me to tell you. If you need me to tell you, you're messaging me. Oh, wait, what can you tell me? I tell you nothing. Stop being a fucking deadbeat. Fucking go do work. Put it in. Discipline yourself. Slap yourself across the face and call yourself a huge pussy every day until you get your workout in. I don't know. Do whatever it takes. Just fucking, it doesn't matter, I think is the point. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter what you do. What should I do to motivate myself? It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Say something to yourself. Look in the mirror. Meditation helps you get your fucking head on straight, but it doesn't matter what you say. Just go do it. I don't feel like doing it. Okay? No one does. I went to the gym today. I went to the gym. I had a meeting at 11, short meeting, and then I went to the gym. It was right next door. And I sat in the car and I was all ready to go to the gym. I ended up not getting back until like 3 o'clock. I was kind of in the gym area for like 3 hours. I didn't work out for 3 hours. My workout started off, good pace. And then I kind of like just downshifted and kind of cruised. It was still a good workout, but I definitely didn't go crushing it. It was cool. Like I had a lot of things on my mind. I like to try to work out and try to keep a clear mind, but a lot of stuff was going on. I had a lot of things, a lot of messages. It was just not a good time. And I couldn't unplug completely. So I had to deal with some of these things. So it was like, okay. But I gave myself, all right, you know what? It's cool. Do what I can, keep on doing it. I had a good workout. I'm not going to put all my eggs and all my gains and all my hopes and dreams in that one basket. But you're not always going to have a killer workout. You're not always going to crush it. You're not always going to have all the focus in the world. You just have to know how to manage it and how to mitigate the things that can pull you off your task. But inspiration, staying focused. I mean, that's what this podcast does for many of you. It's what it does for me. It helps keep me on point. But how you feel and what will actually get you results are different things. And don't think that just because you're trying something that you will get the results that you think you will. It has nothing to do with whether you hope You try a new workout program, like, oh, I hope I get results. A lot of workout programs work if you do. They work if you do. I have an entire fitness platform inside Swolenormous X. We don't do the work for you. It's all there. You can watch it on your TV. You can put on your phone. It's all there. It's all there. But I'll tell you what, doesn't work out for you. Doesn't do them squats. Doesn't do the yoga. Doesn't do the mobility. Nothing works for you. You have to put the fucking work in. Nothing's going to work unless you do. So I think we're severely undervaluing hard work. We are undervaluing the ability to think for ourselves. We're not undervaluing it. We just have no fucking idea. So people don't know how to think for themselves and think objectively. So they follow vegan, carnivore. They follow CrossFit or HIIT training or whoever's running down the fucking street with a weighted vest. They just follow fucking people like, oh, cool, this is military training. Oh, cool, we'll do this. Oh, cool, we'll do. Anyone that's bouncing around from shit to shit those are the people that never get results. They just change from thing to thing. It's one thing to change because it's not working for you. But if you're one of those serial just bouncers, I do this and I do this and I do this, you never do anything long enough to actually get the results. You're just a bouncer. You just fucking hop, 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 hop. Stay consistent, stay focused, follow someone and copy and test and try things that they did to get the results that you want. You want to run a better business? Follow people that run good businesses. You want to follow fitness? You want to get results? Follow people that are giving you legit information, not blowing smoke up your fucking ass, and have results that you want. Trust is great. I know we have a lot of trust here in this community, which is fantastic, but you still have to put in the work. Follow people that you want to aspire to be like. You want to emulate them. You want physiques like them. You want results like them. And do that. It's not too complicated. But understand that you need to customize it. Understand that you need to adjust and mold it into your life. It's not supposed to be easy. It's really not supposed to be easy. There's nothing easy about it. Marketing and fitness marketing, any kind of marketing is always trying to get you, oh, this quick fix. You do this, you take this, you'll get great results. Doesn't exist, never will. You can't just shortcut shit. You have to put in a lot of fucking work. I put in a lot of fucking work. Been lifting for 20 years. Hasn't always been a consistent fucking incline. All right. You go through different phases. You go through different periods. You go through different, parts of your life, and you adjust and you adapt and you keep on fucking going. You keep on fucking going. All right. It's important that you are realistic with your goals. And it's important that you understand the level of effort it takes to get amazing results. Anyone that you see that has amazing results, I'll tell you what, I don't work out 3 days a week. I train 5, 6, I do something every single fucking day. Whether it's yoga, whether it's mobility, whether it's strength training, I'm always doing something. All right? Don't take any fucking days off. You've taken enough days off. If you don't have the results you want, why are you taking time off? It doesn't have to be heavy weights. You don't have to be fucking squatting every day or deadlifting every fucking day. Go for a walk. Do some yoga. Keep that fucking engine running. All right? If you don't have results yet, then you have to work harder. Sorry, you have to work harder. Work harder trying different things. Work harder figuring out your nutrition. Work harder in the gym. If you don't have the proper information, Google it. If you can't find it on Google, get a program. Do the program. Just keep working at it. You're going to try different things. Some things are going to like better. Some things are going to work better. They work better for a little bit and they stop working. It's effort. It's work. Get obsessed with it. Nothing wrong with that. Not everyone's going to get obsessed with weight training. Not everyone's going to love it so much. All right? Gotta work. Gotta put in the effort. Don't underestimate the power of hard work. It takes a lot of it. And you just got to keep on laying it down day after day. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1272 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Remember to check out swolenormousx.com to access the private community and all the members-only content. Swolenormousx Uncensored and Swolenormousx Unlimited members are now available, and you can get started for just $2.99. It's the best community in the fucking realm, and we got some new Nuts on Chin Unplugged tomorrow. We got a new Raw series coming out on Friday, a new Raw episode, and of course on Friday, I will be posting the event in the private Facebook group. We have the brand new Ask Papa Swolio Live coming on Friday. So you get access to that with all memberships, including the Uncensored. So go check that out, swolenormousx.com. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's All Hallows Eve, but I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1273. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.